Hello and welcome to Live in the Solution. I'm your astrologer and tarot card reader, Mary Trimble, here with your readings for November the 25th through December the 1st. Oh my God, we're at the end of the year. What a year it has been. Wow. Anyway, so welcome, guys. If you are new and you are coming here for the first time, I'm so happy that you found me, and I really hope you enjoy these readings and that you return. And if you are returning, thank you, guys. I really appreciate your loyalty and support of my channel. Now, these readings are for the collective, guys. So if you would like a more in-depth personal reading, click on this link here, which will take you to my website. You can see the kind of readings that I offer. And remember, take what resonates and leave the rest. They are for your sun, moon, and rising, and all the links to the other videos will be below in the show more section. Sometimes it takes me a minute to put those up, but check them out anyway. I also have a Facebook group, and I'm hoping to do a live feed. I do it every full moon and every new moon, twice a month in that group only. And I look at the charts, I look and I see how each sign is receiving the energy of the new or the full moon. And then I also have cards, and I answer a couple of questions after, time allowing. And so whoever shows up are the ones that get that in the reading. And I probably will do it either Monday or Tuesday. Ideally, I'd like to do it Monday, but if I don't have the time, I'll do it Tuesday, which is on the full moon. It's a private group. You have to go to Facebook. The link to that will be below, and you can just look. You click on the link, because people ask me this all the time. Click on the link, and then you're taken to my Facebook group. You request to get in, and you answer a couple of questions. It's only 2 questions, and then you get in. Now, what else? Another way to support this channel is through Patreon, guys. So you can click on this link and check out my Patreon page. I post things on Patreon that I don't post anywhere else. And also there's all different tier levels, so you get different rewards for, and I'm working on this project that my patrons will be able to access for free. I mean, it'll be a charge for everyone else, but I'm working on it. So I don't want to say anything right now. Maybe I will announce it on the new moon. Okay, so now, lastly, these readings are in 3 sections. This is the intro. Then there's the astrology report, and then the tarot card section of your reading. And the timestamps to skip each section, it will be below in the show more section. So if you're checking out your sun, moon, rising, you don't want to listen to the astrology section again, or the intro, you can go straight to your tarot reading. So without further ado, let's go to the astrology report, shall we? Hello and welcome to the astrology report section of your reading. And what an incredible celestial sky we have this week. It's very exciting. There is a lot going on, guys. So on Monday, November the 25th, we start with Venus moves into the sign of Capricorn from Sagittarius into Capricorn. Now, while it was in Sagittarius, it was free-flowing and exciting energy and explorative. And then it moved into Capricorn, which is more of a restrictive energy. But actually, this is a really good opportunity to commit to a relationship. Perhaps if you're already in a relationship, then it can be a recommitment to that relationship. And if it's new, then maybe you can take it to the next level. And it's also really good energy to find a lover, to manifest that. So the bonus here is that Venus is still conjunct Jupiter and the galactic center. Right? So this is a wonderful, romantic, passionate energy. So although although Venus is moving away from Jupiter, it's still in that range of being, where their energies are melting with each other, melding. So this will go on for, towards the end of the week. So it's a beautiful energy. Now, on Tuesday, we move into the new moon in Sagittarius. Now, the new moon is when both the sun and the moon are together, as opposed to the full moon where they're opposite. So this is an incredible time to do intentions. What do you want to change? Now, listen, Sagittarius is an optimistic sign. It's adventurous. It's about higher learning. It's spiritual. This is like an awakening. It's like the consciousness awakening right now, because there's a lot of Uranian energy. Uranus is aspecting both the sun and the moon. And that is, Uranus is like sudden happenings. It's like a higher octave of thinking and contemplating. It will bring in the freedom factor. It's like we want to be free of the constraints, it's like breaking free. If you've been stuck or stagnant in any way, this is an opportunity to break free from that. Or if you've been feeling the pressures and the stress of everyday, mundane life, this is another chance to break free and do something different. This is about change. It's about really, you may be shocked at the change that people are making around you, or perhaps even yourself. So it's almost like people are making radical changes. So you look, things have been under pressure, right? While we've been going through Scorpio, and now this is like it's coming to a boiling point. It's like the pressure cooker is letting the steam out. So it's almost like change becomes necessary. So we have to make changes in some areas of our lives. So it can be like a big sigh of relief, particularly if we're proactive and we are making those changes voluntarily. Now on Wednesday, Neptune is stationing ready to go direct. So this is a really amplification of the qualities of Neptune. So Neptune is about intuition, it's about idealism, creativity, spirituality, interdimensional energies, energies that lie beyond this physical realm, this 3D realm that we're on. So it heightens psychic and intuitive abilities. So it also sensitizes us to our environment and others' energy. We pick up on everybody's energy. We're extremely sensitive at this time. Neptune can take us on a journey of fantasy or even stress and anxiety. So whatever we focus on will dominate our feelings and sense of well-being. Therefore, it's imperative that we reach for a better feeling thought. As Esther and Jerry Hicks always say, for the law of attraction, reach for a better feeling thought. Don't go down the rabbit hole, because Neptune will take your hand and drag you further down. You want Neptune to bring you up to the clouds. So hang on and go up to the clouds and beyond. Check yourself on occasion and say, is this reality? Because it's very difficult to tell what's real and what's imagined during this time. So it's really important to kind of check in and say, wait, is that reality, or am I imagining that? And also, this is a great time for creative writing, anything creative, visual arts, anything you put your mind to that's creative, will take off. It's a visionary energy, and wondrous things can come to light during this time during this transit. Now, Thursday, November the 28th, is Thanksgiving Day here in North America. So happy Thanksgiving to all those who are celebrating it. And more power to you, the ones that are protesting it. Mercury is trine to Neptune on Thanksgiving Day. So it's a beautiful creative energy. It's a lovely time to create a lovely nurturing environment for family and for a family and friends gathering. If you are doing a Thanksgiving dinner, a chance to express yourself in a compassionate and almost poetic way. Neptune is at the same time, Neptune is in a sextile with Saturn, which is a lovely energy, and that gives structure to Neptune, and it really helps you turn your thoughts and ideas into practice. It gives you the force to manifest your wishes and dreams. And later that day, Venus trines Uranus. So this is more of that surprising Uranian energy, right? It's like breaking free. It can be rebellious. Excuse me, surprise encounters can happen. And it's like you want to express freedom within your relationships. It's breaking through of restrictions or blocks that you've had in relationships. This energy can breathe new life into a dull or challenging relationship. It'll shake things up, And look, it's also one of those times that you could get a new look, like a new haircut, completely different from what you've had before that's kind of shocking to other people, or a makeover. A real far departure from your current style kind of thing. So, guys, this week promises to be an exciting week full of surprises and forward motion. Have a wonderful week. And without further ado, let's go to your tarot card reading, shall we? Hello, Capricorn, and welcome to your reading, the tarot card section of your reading for November the 25th through December the 1st. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Capricorn for the week of November the 25th through December the 1st? May these cards be filled with love, blessings, and compassion. 3 cards for Capricorn, please. 3 cards. There's 1. 2 more cards. There's 2. 1 more card for Capricorn, please. 1 more card for Capricorn. 1 more card for Capricorn, please. There we are. Okay. All right. And let's go to your clarifying card, shall we? Capricorn. What wonderful gifts, guidance, blessings, and helpful information can you give Capricorn through these clarifying cards? May these cards be filled with love, blessings, and compassion. Please clarify. Very interesting. Please clarify. And please clarify. Oh, okay, so just that one. Oh, wow, that's very interesting. Cards that you have here, Capricorn. Okay, let's go to your cards. And the first card out is the 8 of Cups. Clarifying the 8 of Cups is the 8 of Wands. Then you have the 3 of Cups, clarified by the Death card. And then you have the 10 of Wands, clarified by the Judgment card. Very interesting. First card out for you is the 8 of Cups. The Eight of Cups kind of comes in when you're a little kind of disillusioned with life, with how it's turned out. You kind of want something a little more meaningful. You just kind of want to walk away from everything. It's that feeling of just want to kind of, you don't care what you're leaving behind. You could leave a house, riches. You just want to walk away from it all. It can be like a spiritual journey that you're craving. And it would be a good idea to take a spiritual retreat, go to some kind of spiritual destination where you're going to feel some of that spiritual and ethereal energy. You have the opportunity to connect with the ethereal realm anyway. We all do this week, particularly. So I would definitely get some spiritual advice, get a mentor. Look at different ways in which you can express, yourself spiritually. Clarifying, it's so funny because this is 8 and this is 8, and 8 kind of stands for abundance as well as infinity, and you have the 8 of wands, and I'm getting that you kind of want to walk away from it. You don't want to accept these. It's almost like these opportunities are being thrown at you. They're at your feet, that you're being offered, but it's not something that you want to do. It's not going to fulfill you. So you really don't want to be there. You don't want to take them. They're landing right at your feet, and you are at this point in your life that you don't want to even bother with them, which is highly unusual, Capricorn, because you're very ambitious. But there's perhaps maybe it's a job, maybe it's the kind of job, maybe you're freelancing, maybe it's something that's coming in that's really not, stimulating you. It doesn't mean that you're going to walk away from your job but maybe maybe you're at a point where you want to reassess what you're doing and go for something that feeds your soul as opposed to feed your body and your, maybe I feel that this is a kind of a transformational time for you, Capricorn. I'm really feeling that change coming in, and you have the 3 of Cups. So the 3 of Cups is about, listen, it's about celebration. I kind of love this 3 of Cups card. It's like these women are all, I feel that it's 3. I think it's Jupiter, it's expansion. It's about going out. Don't forget to go out and have fun. It's that kind of thing. I am really getting that you need to have fun in doing in your career. And some of you are in a place where it's not doing it for you anymore. So you have to find something that's going to feed your soul. Because what you're doing is not fulfilling you in any way, maybe monetarily, but it's not fulfilling you emotionally or spiritually. And look, clarifying it is the Death card. So this is death and rebirth. So I really feel that this is a turning point. I feel that you are changing your outlook on the things that you are doing and how you're making your money, and you're recognizing that it's not floating your boat kind of thing. It's really not feeding your soul. It's not making you feel fulfilled. It's, you're ready to move away from it. And what's interesting here is you've got this 10 of Wands. So I feel that you are at a point where you're kind of tired of being on the treadmill and working so hard. And this is saying, don't take on too much, delegate. You need to delegate. You need to kind of drop your baggage because it's holding you back. I feel that maybe you are supposed to let go of these responsibilities, have somebody else take over for a little while and go and explore something that's going to make you feel more fulfilled. Because I feel that you're unhappy where you're at, and you could be really happy. So you know, I'm not saying quit your job, but, you know, maybe you need to take a leave of absence if somebody else can take over for you. If you have a business, maybe somebody can run it while you just take a, you know, maybe a few days or a couple of weeks or something to explore something, you know, a day even, or just, you know, whatever it is, you've got to drop some of these responsibilities, not take on so much work if you're freelance. Perhaps lighten your load so that you will have the time to explore, because I'm really getting that this is, for some of you, this is definitely a life-changing moment. That's not, it's not like this hasn't been coming. This has been coming for a while, but it's almost like you're, you know, it's like the camel that broke the straw that broke the camel's back. You've had it up to here, and you just like can't continue in the way you're going. So you kind of really want to do something differently. And clarifying it is the Judgment card, right? And the Judgments, that's your call to duty. This is like things are coming up. You can't, you know, it's... This can be your life purpose. You're being called to take on your life purpose. So your life purpose may be something other than what you're doing for a living. So maybe you need to focus your energies on that, on your life purpose, something that feeds your soul, something that you love, that, you know, you lose time in doing it. It's so pleasurable to you. You just, you know, you can't get enough of it. Maybe that is what it's about. Answer the call, Capricorn, because it will make you so much happier. Drop some of those, you know, drop this baggage. It's holding you back because you want to go forward. But you just, you're feeling stagnant. You don't want to stand still in this mundane monotony, but this is a perfect time to break out, right? Because we've got Uranus coming in, we've got all this Uranian energy, so you can break free, you can, you know, the status quo can shake up, things are changing really majorly. This is a wonderful celestial sky in which for you to make those changes and follow your life path, your life purpose. Capricorn, thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video, share it with friends, family, neighbors, co-workers, social media, comment. I answer and respond to every comment. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Mwah! I love you all, and I'll see you next week.